Hi, I'm Jeff Isnick, an alignment coach and founder of Reclamation Collaborative. This is my monthly video book review series. And this month, I read the book Daring Greatly by Brene Brown. It's a book about having the courage to be vulnerable in a world where everyone wants to appear strong, confident, and like they know what they're doing. We innately seek connection and belonging, but our ability to access and express vulnerability, which is necessary for true connection, is often impeded by our own shame. In Daring Greatly, you'll learn how shame shows up in your life, why vulnerability is the solution to shame, how to protect yourself from vulnerability, and how to embrace vulnerability. So in every video book review series, I give you 3 things that I took away from the book that I'm going to apply to my life. So the first one was a great thing that she runs through that she does every morning and every night, just something she says to herself. And so I want to take those 2 things and apply them to my life and say them to me in the morning and at night. And the first one is, no matter what gets done and however much is left undone, I'm enough. That's for the morning. When I go to bed at night, even though I'm imperfect, vulnerable, and sometimes afraid, it doesn't change the truth that I'm also brave and worthy of love and belonging. And I think embracing these 2 statements in the morning and at bedtime will really help me live what she calls a wholehearted life. The second thing I took away from the book was the difference between parenting using shame and parenting using guilt. And so I really want to try and parent my own kids using more guilt and less shame. And the difference is, shame is you are bad when you do something. Guilt is you're good, but you just did something bad, and you know that you did something bad. So that's a really important difference for me, and I'm going to try to apply more of that to my parenting style. The third thing I'm taking away from this book is the difference between belonging and fitting in. And it was really interesting because she went to middle schools and high schools and got the definition for these 2 things from kids those age. And they really were able to pinpoint the difference between belonging and fitting in much better than adults could do. And so belonging means that I want to be somewhere and they want me there too, for me. I get to be accepted just for being me. Fitting in means that I really want to be somewhere, but they don't really want me there. And the only way I fit in, I am accepted, is if I act like everybody else. And so in my life, as I work to show up more as the authentic version of me, I really want to look at the relationships that I have in my life and see, am I truly belonging with this group, or am I just fitting in? And if I'm just fitting in, I want to try to let those relationships go. So those are the 3 things that I took away from her book. It was a really fascinating read. There was way more in there than I could summarize on this video. So definitely go check it out. Daring Greatly by Brene Brown. Fantastic read. Thanks, and we'll see you next month.